Don't compare yourself. Emily had a habit, one that followed her everywhere like a shadow. She compared everything. At school, she compared her grades to her classmates. Why is Ava always getting higher scores than me? She wondered. At ballet practice, she watched her best friend Lily spin effortlessly. Why don't I look that graceful? On social media, she scrolled through pictures of vacations, perfect outfits, and smiling faces. Why is my life so boring compared to theirs? No matter what she did, Emily always found someone who seemed better, smarter, or prettier. The more she compared, the more unhappy she became. One afternoon, after getting back a test with a lower grade than Ava's, Emily felt frustrated. I studied so hard, she mumbled to herself. Why am I still behind? At home, her older brother, Jake, noticed her sulking on the couch, scrolling endlessly on her phone. You look miserable, Jake said, sitting beside her. What's up? Emily sighed. It just feels like I'm always behind. Ava's grades are better, Lily is more talented, and everyone online has a perfect life except me. No matter how hard I try, I can't catch up. Jake thought for a moment, then grinned. Come with me. Where? Emily asked, raising an eyebrow. You'll see. Curious, Emily followed him outside. They walked to the nearby park, where a group of kids was racing on a track. Some were sprinting ahead, others were jogging, and a few were struggling to keep up. Watch them, Jake said. Emily did. Some runners were naturally faster, while others looked like they were just trying to finish at their own pace. Now imagine if the person in last place stopped running just because they weren't first, Jake said. Would that make sense? Emily frowned. No, because they're still running their own race. Exactly. Jake nodded. Life isn't about being ahead of someone else. Everyone has a different starting point, a different pace, and a different finish line. If you keep looking at others, you'll trip over your own feet. Emily was quiet for a moment. She had never thought about it like that before. Jake continued, think about trees. Some grow fast, some grow slow, but every tree reaches its full height in its own time. No tree ever stops growing just because another tree is taller. It just keeps going. Emily let out a small laugh. So, you're saying I should be like a tree? Exactly, Jake said with a grin. Run your own race, grow at your own pace, and stop worrying about where everyone else is. That night, as Emily lay in bed, she thought about Jake's words. Maybe she didn't need to win some invisible race. Maybe she didn't need to be like Ava or Lily or anyone else. Maybe she just needed to keep going, one step at a time. From that day on, Emily still admired others, but she no longer let their success make her feel like she was failing. She focused on her own journey, knowing that life wasn't about being the fastest, it was about moving forward in her own way. Don't compare your progress to others. Life is not a race against anyone but yourself. The only thing that matters is that you keep moving forward at your own pace. Like, share and subscribe for more stories.